Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. It's New Year's Day. So it's New Year's Day. We got about 2.5 inches of snow. It's really nice out here. It's windy, it's cold. It's gonna be cold tonight. The forecast low is down to 9 degrees. And then tomorrow the high is only gonna be 37 with a low in the teens. And then Monday, the temperature jumps up, believe it or not, close to 50 degrees. And believe it or not, by Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be 55 degrees here, which is amazing. In fact, I think Thursday, it's gonna be 55 degrees and the low is only 33. It won't even be below freezing. So, and then at the end of the 10-day forecast, there's another 50-degree day with a non-freezing night. So we may, after this cold snap goes away, we may get an early spring. So we'll get to see, but I'll let you all know. But it's great. So today, it rained all day yesterday and we got quite a bit of rain. So it is very wet out here, but it froze really hard last night. So everything's still frozen now, even though the sun's coming out. And so I can let Scout just run free and she's gonna stay clean. By Monday, when all this thaws out, we're gonna have about 3 days where it's gonna be very muddy on this property. And I'm going to have to keep Scout somewhat restricted. We do have no more precipitation in the forecast for a couple of weeks. And it's only gonna take about 3 or 4 sunny days to at least dry my roads out. So look at this dog, she is just loving it. Yeah, so you can see it's very powdery. We had a little bit of blowing snow last night. Sorry about the wind. These are definitely coyote tracks. My dog hasn't been over here yet. Yeah, those other ones over there might have been a fox. This is definitely a coyote. The paws are bigger. And I can tell that it was running this way because if you look at Scout, she just ran this way. And see how it has a smoothness going into the print, and then that's because her direction was going that way. And that's how you can tell what direction in the snow that the animal track is going, is because their foot was coming down into the snow, dragging across it as it went down, just like Scout does when she runs. See that? So yeah, look at this. The coyote went under here sniffing around, and that's where Scout's going. Hey, come here. Come here, Scout, come here. Come here, you got a cactus dog. Look at this. Look at this dog, poor dog. She's got a cactus hanging off her nose. Come here. Hey, stop, Scout. Ow, shoot. Ow, boy, that thing. Ouch. Ow. Ooh, that hurt. It stuck to my glove. Holy crap. Okay. All right, come on, girl. You poor thing. You poor thing. Yeah, you want to get that pack rat, don't you? Don't worry, we're going to get him. We are going to get him. Come on, let's go. So with all this moisture, with 2 really good rainstorms without any real time to be drying out, and then 2 snowstorms, and none of it has had any time to dry out yet. So the next couple of weeks, a lot of this moisture will have soaked in really well. So about 2 weeks ago, when I burned trash, I buried some of the ash that I had going, and it's the first time I've dug down into the ground in a while. And once I got down about 6.5 inches, the soil was still wet. It's never been like that since we've owned this property. And that is moisture that's still sitting there from the summer. So that's really awesome. That means that with this precipitation, we're gonna have a lot more moisture staying for longer, which is gonna be great for this area. It's gonna be great for the spring coming up. Okay, once again, sorry about the wind. And you can hear the generator running in the background. That's because I haven't cleared the solar panels off, and I need the solar. So this area right here off the shipping container, I'm going to make a fence right here, the fence off this area, and I'm going to make this my outdoor garden. I'll be able to have the garden here growing sooner because I can take and attach some plastic to the shipping container and put it straight over the plants, and I can make enough to go over each side with some clear plastic and make like a little makeshift greenhouse, and I can get probably planted out here a good month and a half sooner. It also, with the radiant heat off of the shipping container, it's going to help keep it warmer for longer. So this garden should last an additional, hopefully a few weeks to a month into the fall. Probably come out to like here. It picks up from here almost all of the morning sun and afternoon, and in the summertime the sun sets over here. So I'll still get sun through this way. So in this portion right here, I can put like early morning sun plants that are do better in the afternoon, having the shade. I could potentially do that. I'm going to have a lot more videos on this subject to come, but this entire area out here in this field, all the way up to my property line going this way, I'm going to turn all that into one gigantic food forest, and I'm going to use permaculture techniques. So I'm very excited to take those areas in the field that I just showed you, which is about 3 acres. Well, not quite, it's about 2 acres, 2.5 acres of area that I'm going to turn into a permaculture edible food forest. And I'm going to use the permaculture techniques that are going to allow me to design a landscape that will never require watering. It will be watered 100% from nature. I won't even have to use collected tank water or anything. I found out that this area of Arizona has some of the highest rainfall in the state. We have 22 inches of annual rainfall a year. That's a lot. Just the ground and the way it is here, it's not set up to hold any of that moisture. All of that moisture evaporates. The natural landscape here doesn't store any of that water. And I'm going to use some permaculture techniques that are going to allow me to store all of the water so that there's more than enough in the soil for all year. And 22 inches of rainfall is more than enough to create, especially in the latitude where we're at, to create a permaculture forest. And it doesn't matter that we're at 6,000 feet. If I can get done what I think I can get done, it's going to be something magnificent, like nothing that anybody would ever expect could be in this part of Arizona, or even Arizona itself. So I'm really excited about that. You know, I've done the math, you know, and you know, the great thing too is that Aja wants to make a food forest, and she has even more area to donate, you know what I mean? Like, and the size food forest I want to make, you know, it'll feed 600 to 700 people a year. I mean, that's huge. That is huge. You know, we have a local food bank here. You know, I would be happy to donate large amounts of food. You know, that's what permaculture is all about. You know what I mean? It's kind of going back to the hippie ways, you know, it's about sharing and being good to the earth and using 100% organic. And, you know, I guess I'm going to turn into, you know, the hippie with the gun. I guess that'd be a good name for a channel too, huh? Hippie with a gun. Someday I'll be walking around here in freaking Jesus sandals with socks on and a dirty tank top and some grass shorts and a freaking firearm. Wouldn't that be funny? Look at that ice on her mouth. You silly girl. Did you find a stick in the ground? Did you find a stick? You crazy girl. This year, the big change for me and is going to be my health. Going to get back into taking my health really seriously and starting to exercise again. I haven't exercised in a long time, more than just the exercise I get from doing my daily chores and everything. It's been about 9 months now. I quit drinking beer and it's made a huge difference. I only have 1 glass of wine per night, but my weight is down. It's actually down to a very low point where I was when I used to work out. I'm down to where I weigh 175 pounds. I'm down to a 33-inch waist again. And it's time to capitalize on that. And it was just from stopping drinking beer. Now I'm going to start eating health food again, which I used to do, and start adding in exercise and then a number of projects I'm going to be doing around here. And I'm going to use good old-fashioned hard work to get them done. There's some different money-making ideas that I have that I'm going to do, and I'm not afraid to work hard. I'm really excited to show you all those different things, but I'm going to wait and save them for each of their own videos that I'm going to make about them. Some of these projects and ideas that I have are going to take years to complete. That permaculture food forest, I mean, it's not going to truly be to full maturity, and probably not for 20 years. Okay, signing off. Happy New Year. I hope everybody's being safe out there and is having a warm and blessed day. I hope you're with family or friends, or you just have some time off to enjoy yourself. And if you're working, I hope your boss is paying you 2 or 3 times, because that's what they should be paying you. It doesn't matter what your job is.